What were they doing to create so many turnovers tonight for you guys?
I don't know if it's one thing in particular. I think it's on us to manage the puck through at the neutral zone and not turn the puck over and stop them when they get going in D zone or in our D zone. So we weren't able to do that enough tonight. They got traffic on our goal and shots from the point. And, we got to do a better job boxing out, blocking shots.
Is it concerning when you guys are kind of pushing the pace of play the way you were, only to kind of see the game kind of just change on the dime like that?
I don't know about that. I think you're always trying to get back in the game when you're playing from behind. And, you don't want to be in that position. But, when you are, it's nice to get one if you come within one and then to have them respond the way they did is obviously not what we want.
You're in the thick of a playoff race. You guys are, of course, more secure. Does that factor into a game like tonight?
I don't think so, no. We're playing for a lot too. We've only got 13, 14, 12 games left, whatever it is. And, we're trying to get our game dialed in. And, by no means are we losing focus. And, we're trying to play playoff hockey. I think we have been if you look back at the previous games. So, no, I don't think that was a factor.
What did you make of the look with Gustafsson?
Yeah, it's good. He's a great skater, great puck mover, obviously good offensive instincts. And, I think when we move the puck and skate, it can be good.
All right, how did it turn tonight?
Yeah, I think a lot of us had a lot of great A's tonight. Big saves by their goalie, and then, just mistakes by us, giving up too many easy opportunities, and they capitalized.
Yeah, did it feel more like just kind of some mental miscues more than, the guys not being engaged kind of thing?
I don't know, maybe a bit of both. When they had their chances, they scored on them. Especially in that second, it seemed like they were kind of rolling on us there for a little bit. And when we got rolling, we didn't have enough plays to the net, enough bodies there, enough second opportunities, and that comes back to cost you.
What were they doing well, or was it unmotivated that created so many turnovers for you guys tonight?
I think, like I just said, we weren't getting enough pucks directly to the net, trying to make too many plays, be too pretty with it. But at the same time, they won a lot more battles. When they got the pucks, they were getting them towards the net and get bodies there and get second opportunities. And when they had their clean looks, they didn't miss.
You were back with Austin in that third period there. You guys connect on a goal. It felt like things were kind of going back in your direction. Just a bad play the other way, and then.
Yeah, it's a play I got to own up to and be better with, and thinking I can make that play to Mo, and I'm going to be sure with it. And if not, there's nothing wrong with going in and getting after that puck. And me and Mo have speed. It's just trying to make a play, and it doesn't go your way all the time, and it comes back to cost you, and it sucks.
You guys haven't had a lot of these games this season. 7 goals going in against you. One empty netter there. What should the group take from this game? What has to be the response?
Well, we got a lot more games here on the road, a lot more days. So, just come in here tomorrow, clean this swipe. Make sure we look at our mistakes, how we can get better. Make sure we go into Florida with an open mind and be ready to compete and battle because they're playing some great hockey as well. And we got to make sure we get our defense down and be better in that scenario.
What went wrong tonight?
I don't know. Obviously, a couple of mistakes that led to a first and second goal, and then they kind of took over the game. I thought we got a lot of puck, but we kind of stayed on the outside a lot. Didn't get that many high scoring chances, and they capitalized on our mistakes. And then obviously in the third, kind of got snowballing there for us. So not good.
Did you sense a feeling of desperation from their side? It looked like up until the turnovers in the second, you guys were kind of pushing the play on them.
Yeah, I think as soon as they scored those goals, they kind of took over a bit, and then we obviously tried to have a push in the third there with the goal, but then they answered right after. So tough game, not good enough, too many mistakes.
What makes their forecheck so tough to deal with?
I think they, big bodies come with a lot of speed. Don't stop skating. We knew that coming in, that breakouts were going to be a big piece for us, but not good.
I know it's just been a couple of games of what's been the look with you and McCabe here as a defense pair.
Yeah, I feel like it's been good. Good playing with him. He's a good defenseman. Skates well, make good plays. So I enjoy playing with him.
Timothy, on the play where you healed it, is it just too much time in that situation sometimes?
I don't know, just a mistake that happens sometime. I mean, I had a lot of time with the puck. Obviously, didn't make a good play on it, but stuff like that's gonna happen. But just move on from it.
7-2, yeah. I didn't just play good game today. Scored 6 goals because this guy's working hard today. That's just my comment for a game, and I wanna forget about this game. This just a history right now. I have a more important things at home right now than think about this game.
Are you gonna go home after this game, or are you
Yeah,
still
I'll be left tomorrow.
with you in the last few games here? What's going on with your game?
Yeah, I think today was better for my offensive pace. I think more so than normal. Just didn't get anything out of it, but previous games just haven't been skating and playing like myself. So everybody has some slow games during the season. So today was a step in the right direction.
Did it feel just more like mental miscues out there tonight? More, not that the guys weren't engaged, just kind of some bobbles and stuff.
Yeah, I think some bobbles. Obviously, I think we did a good job up until that point where we were kind of pushing. We weren't just getting to front of their goalie, so he was able to make some easy saves and clear shots. So just got to get back to work tomorrow.
When it comes to the lulls, is it just, it's a long season and it's kind of the ebbs and flows and just kind of trying to find that next gear before the playoffs?
Yeah, for
Kinda
sure.
think
Like I haven't been happy about my game. I've been pissed off about it. So yeah, it happens. You just got to dig yourself out of it.
You give yourself a pep talk, watch film. How do you do it?
Yeah, I mean, just go back to watching games where I play good, and I mean, get back to that kind of game, which I think was like tonight.
So this team hasn't had a lot of games like tonight. 7 goals go in against you. What's the response? How should the group handle this one?
Yeah, I mean, it's a game in the regular season. Obviously, we didn't want to lose it, but sometimes that happens. You just got to regroup and get better tomorrow and be ready for it. I think's next.
After one, how did the game kind of get away from your perspective?
Well, I thought we had a good second period again too, but made some mistakes. Obviously, gave them some pucks, had some trouble breaking out, and puck got into our net. But through 2 periods, I thought we were playing fine. Obviously, the issue through 2 periods and really the whole game is you don't get enough offense. So that's, to me, is as much as you give up 6 tonight. To me, it's the offensive piece that I'm a little more concerned with. We didn't generate enough. We had some really good looks. Obviously, goalie made great saves on, but consistently we didn't challenge enough to the inside. And that's playing against this team. If you don't do that, you're going to have a night like this.
Offensively, did it look like it was turning around early in the third? You made some changes. You got it within 1, but then it's the quick strike back.
Yeah, exactly. We got a good start. It was a great shift by Kampf's line. They hand it off to Matthews and Marner coming out there, and those guys make a play. So all of a sudden we're right there, and then we make another mistake. And I thought, from then on, it was tough sledding for us in terms of the engagement in the game. I thought that was we were pretty dejected after that one, which that was disappointing and unfortunate. But like I said, to me, with the exception of a couple of mistakes, and we want to get back there where we don't get the puck out of our end. And we'll have a lot of issue with our game through 2 periods. Other than the offensive piece, you need to be able to generate more against this team on the inside. Otherwise, you're not scoring on that guy.
Why do you think the offense is it just all getting to the inside? Is there maybe fatigue plays a factor there?
No, I don't think it's fatigue. I think it's just like I said, we had the puck a lot tonight in the offensive zone. That was not an issue. I thought at times we were just overpassing and trying to create the perfect shot, which is not how you score on this guy. We needed to get more action, and I thought that could wear them down a little bit more, and we were unable to do that. So offensively, I thought we left a lot on the table here today. Credit to the Islanders. They competed hard. It's very, very evident that this game is very important to them, and they're fighting for their playoff lives and trying to stay in their spot and all that, and that was evident tonight. But we didn't do enough to take advantage of some of the puck time we had. But we didn't give up very much through 2 periods. The mistakes that we made they made count, and the mistakes that they made, we didn't make them pay for the most part.
Did you see progress for Nylander tonight?
Yeah, I thought Willie was really skating today. He didn't get to the net much, which not many guys did, but I thought he carried the puck very well, transported it very well, and looked a lot like the guy we've seen all season.
For the giveaways, is it just cleaning things up at practice and looking at the tape, or is there things you kind of have to...
I mean, those are plays we usually make. Obviously, Lilijegren, that one, he just whiffs on it. I don't know if you're going to practice that. It's a play that, you need to make, and he will make. Mitch, right after scoring, gives it back. Again, it's the type of play Mitch is going to make more often than not. I don't think it's necessarily practice related. It's an execution piece. Under pressure, you got to be able to make plays in those moments.
Ilya indicated he's heading home. Is this just a game he's gonna just best to flush?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got a lot going on right now, obviously. So all he's got to focus on is just getting home and being with his wife. This is obviously a very important and special time for he and his family, and he needs to get back. We're obviously heading south, and important to just get him home and allow him to take care of things there. And we'll press on. Joe Wall will join us, and we'll go. I do think Sammy's going to practice with us tomorrow before he takes off. But after that, Joe and Matt Murray will take it for the rest of the trip.
Along those lines, is this a game that you flush, or is it too late in the season to flush games?
It's not, I think that's what we got to do is, like I said, through 2 periods, there's a lot to like about our game. That, we didn't necessarily deserve to be down 3-1 after 2 periods. So there's still a lot of good things that happened in this game here today. Obviously, the 3rd period, we don't like how we handled that, but our team's been through a lot. We've won some big hockey games against very good teams here of late, so we won't overthink this one.